Bum 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 bum. Bow, 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 bow. Hi bro, how are you? I'm doing alright. What's up, Snake? Got some VODs to get at or look at today. Set this shit up. The ranks up here. Get the chat up here. Okay, we're chilling. Then I need to pull up the notes actually. What's up, Trig? Fine, brother. That's good. That is good. I got the notes pulled up. Love ascent attack. Part 2. Friday, chat. Let's fucking go. Like this week has been so long for me. I don't know if you guys feel the same way. Also been like a little rainy too, so maybe that's part of it. And it's been a little bit long. A little bit long. Let me make a VC and get governor in here, and then we'll start reviews. Won't be available. All good. All good. VC up. Kind of dragged on. That's what I'm saying, bro. That's what I'm saying. What's up, governor?
Yo.
Yo. It is going. It's a little Friday.
Yeah.
Hop into this VOD, shall we? Okay. Pull this over here. There we go. See, plot 2 Clove Ascent attack. My last attack notes were to stop taking first contact, play for trades. They've gotten to the point to where I can autopilot now taking first, switch from glass pad to type 99 to raw aim is pretty bad. Yeah, that's a massive change. Fucking glass to type 99. Okay, so let's see. Banned from saying anything about your mechanics? Hell yeah. Thank you. Okay, so given that the goal was to work on scaling trades, you must wait to scale unless you have a player in front of you or a drone. Don't take first initiative. React to flow with teammates. Pre-round. Okay. Okay, cool. Let's take a look at how our trades are looking. Do you feel like you're doing this pretty well, or what do you think?
Yeah, I think I am. I'm getting like the timing with spacing wrong though, I think.
I see. What do you mean timing and
Like,
spacing wrong?
like I feel like I don't get the trades as fast. Like as soon as my jet entries, like she'll die before I can get on site and trade her.
I see what you're saying. Interesting.
Like especially when my jet like updraft dashes and like it just dies to the dude on site.
Yeah. Okay.
It's pretty rough.
Okay. Okay. So maybe a little bit slower on the trades than you would like, but some of those you can't insta trade, you know. We'll have to see what, I guess, like what are good trades to go for. Like what are reasonable timings of trades. Let's take a look here. Over. Okay, can you see my screen by the way?
Yeah.
Okay. Sounds going through?
Yeah.
Alright, perfect. Little B rush here.
Deploying
There's
drone.
a drone. Drone takes first. Bang. Smoke. Bang. Okay, Brim's here.
Sage is mid heavy.
I'm all it off.
Okay. Routing here I think is fine. So let's talk about like what we did well here. We smoked. It seems like we're aware of minimap, so you go out left and then you spam the Phoenix. You have a couple of options in terms of scaling. You can follow the jet, which is what you do. You can go like direct and try and pinch. Given that we're trying to trade, I like the idea of going with the jet. Though, how do I say this? Naturally, your jet has a dash ability, which means you won't be able to actually be on top of your jet. So I wonder if it's easier and more consistent for you to follow your Phoenix.
Got it.
And you'd have good spacing with the Phoenix. Because like, let's play out this round a little bit more. Notice how the jet's so far forward that when he dies, we aren't there for the trade. But your Phoenix, when he takes this fight, we could have been with the Phoenix. You see that difference?
Yeah, I could have.
So maybe the goal is to scale and trade with a non-movement duelist. Potentially, like if you have one. That could be the takeaway. Because like normally in order of operations, it would be jet dashes first, followed by Phoenix, followed by you.
Yeah, got it.
But that's just food for thought. It's not always that to be the case, but maybe it's something to consider. See how we play this post. Okay, so Phoenix goes forward. Do we close the gap on this guy? Yeah, we do. No, we don't. Okay, so I wonder if that's something to work on as well, is when your guy that you're following dies, aka your jet, can we find another player to, I guess, trade and play with? Because it seems like you're moving forward to help the Phoenix, but we didn't actually close that gap. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Do you think you were thinking about the Phoenix, like in hindsight? Like,
I think I was, but I also felt like he was getting a little too aggro, so I didn't want to throw the round.
I see.
Just like, because I'm also like pretty far from him right now. So like, if he dies fighting that jet, I feel like I'd just be like in a super uncomfortable 1v2.
Yeah. So part of it is one, like distance. Why is he so far away in the first place? We can answer that because we went lane. The second one is fear of throwing. So do you agree or disagree that making a play with your teammate, even if it's aggressive, is better than it is worse? Do you agree or disagree?
I agree that it's better.
Okay, so then the fear of throwing, would you say, is less of the decision making here versus the distance?
Yeah.
Okay, so then the problem to solve would be the distance. How can we be closer to the Phoenix? So let's go back and take a look. Initially, it could have been here, maybe instead of being second in, we'd be third in. So that we could be with the Phoenix. Or maybe after going for this initial routing here, we immediately identify that the distance between you and Phoenix is far. So instead of spamming, we knife out a run to the Phoenix.
Got it.
And then I would argue if we did that, we could have been fairly close to your Phoenix when he makes this play. And you might be able to fight this and get the trade with the Sage. Yeah. So let's see how the rest of the round plays out. So let's see. Are we going to play with the Sova here? Not quite. Looks like we're going to play two separate. So why do we not play with the Sova here? Are you aware of your Sova?
I am. I don't even know. I guess I just, if someone walks stairs, it's bad. I'm not entirely too sure.
Yeah. So you're more focused on, okay, there's a gap here. I got this. And he's got this.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. What do you think would be better? Would it be better for you to just play with your Sova or closer at least? Or what do you think?
Okay, I'm not too sure
Hmm.
because I feel like if I were to double up with Sova, it would be pretty good. But I also, if I do, I feel like until we spot them both, we'd have to be looking both ways because they could have shift walked onto site
Yeah.
and they could be wrapping us.
Yeah. Okay. Would you agree that you're committed to the stairs fight?
Yeah.
Okay. So then maybe the viewpoint to look at here is if we aren't able to fight with our teammate, maybe we don't commit to our fight. So in other words, instead of taking this one here, what if we repositioned backside and then jiggled 4 stairs so that you can get ready to swing with the Sova? Like, can you kind of see how this difference is us kind of supporting our Sova without taking a 1 here?
Yeah, because we'd be looking at minimap too, so if Sova sees them both, I can just commit.
Exactly.
Got it.
I'm not saying that this is necessarily the better play, but I want you to understand that these decisions are decisions that some Radiant players would make. I won't say all, because Oxy would probably take the 1, honestly. But given that our focus point for attack was to, you know, react and flow with your teammates, don't take first initiative, like this type of mindset, playing with your teammates a little bit more, that's kind of the lens I want you to adopt. Does that make sense?
Got it. Yeah.
Okay,
It's
so
like starting to click.
yeah, so let's see how this plays out.
Okay.
Okay, so our server actually shifts back to us, which is quite nice.
See.
We might be open the lane.
Enemy in defense.
Sage Sheriff.
Yeah, a little scary.
One enemy remaining.
Nice. So ultimately, we just both won our 1s. He won this one. You won this one.
Yeah.
So it works out. And sometimes that's how the rounds have to play out.
Nice
But
job. Well played.
it didn't have to play out that way.
Got it.
Hey there, the name's Andy Bandy Wandy. Okay, what's up, bro? This guy's spamming in my chat. I like your name though. What's up, Saya? What's up, Greg? Okay, let's see. Smoke.
Kinda close.
Scanning ahead.
Dropping smoke.
The Phoenix was mid bottom.
I like I got spammed. That sucks.
Yeah.
Oh man, I've been there. Okay, this is a very minor thing, so I won't hang up too much time on it. But what I quite like to do is instead of walking straight to the switch like you do here, I go wide first. So I'll kind of show you what I mean. But it is a little bit unlucky, but you're also just running into the spam line. So instead go out wider and then come back out. But it's really a minor thing here. I do think the spam is avoidable. The line you're trying to avoid is this one here. So by getting past just wide enough so where you can't see that spam line anymore, you can kind of close the distance and come back. A little bit is unlucky, but I will admit that if you're in these shoes here, you'd probably just go for the same thing. So
Yeah.
might as well avoid the line. That is pretty funny though. Yeah, they got 2. Damn, that sucks. Okay,
Got this.
what an eco by them. So we go for a little lurk play, I suppose.
The Phoenix is market.
Hold A side while they make B,
Whoa.
while they exec B.
Oh, just run it.
Yeah,
Wait,
we
wait,
might,
wait, fast.
yeah, we might have A here.
Dropping a smoke.
Hopefully they don't close door. Yeah, nice. They took space. Okay, you took space. Okay, this is winnable here. Play off the Phoenix. How the fuck did he just die?
I look, you still don't know.
Oh, he died close left. Ah, nice try. Okay, so let's go back a little bit.
Dropping.
In this frame, are you aware of your tree players?
Yeah.
Okay.
Striking minimap.
Yeah, so you are trying to go for the play Heaven. It's not a bad play. Given the notes, what do you think about going tree?
I guess in my head, I think me playing the smoke would be a little bit better, because and like when I was actually playing the round, I was like envisioning me minimap refragging through the smoke because I know someone's gonna come heaven.
Right,
So
with the Phoenix.
yeah, and I don't know. I thought I would be able to like minimap refrag, then jump out the smoke, maybe try and get another one.
Yeah. So maybe, okay, there's 2 parts there. One, the assumption when we were mid-site, let's go back actually. The assumption that we're making is somewhere along these lines is that your teammates would actually take the tree space so that you could play off of them glass.
Mhm.
So the fact that your Cypher ends up going towards this way and your Phoenix ends up going towards glass actually allows your play to be with the team. But you notice how that's dependent on them actually pushing tree.
Yeah.
I would argue maybe honestly, more than 50% of the time, your teammates wouldn't take tree there. They would probably just go to site, like more than 50%.
I see.
Drop in a smoke.
The other thing that I want to point out here is that maybe the thing to do is to cancel the play when he dies. Or when your smoke starts fading. Because at this point, we are kind of taking solo play. Now, from like a perspective of our, like if we weren't considering our notes from last time, I'm okay with the play. But because of the notes last time, I'm filtering everything through that. And I'm really trying to prioritize this whole teammate thing. Does that make sense?
Yeah, yeah.
It's like, notice like, who is fighting with us here? 0 people.
Yeah.
Your Sova's on site, your Cypher's here. So maybe part of that is canceling the play when your Phoenix dies.
Double up the Sova on site.
Yeah, like you just leave the smoke and drop on the site, double hell. Maybe we win the round if you do.
Die.
One enemy remaining.
Last one.
Looks like we do end up winning the round anyways. Yeah, so it does work out. But
Like carry.
yeah, shout out Tack.
Gonna join us. She might try to
Okay,
talk.
okay. I like it. I like it.
Okay, so we have Phoenix ult here.
Deploying
Got the
drone.
drone.
Enemy tag.
Take with drone, nice. I do like it. As long as the drone goes first, we're good.
It's site.
That's a good molly.
He's site. He mollied from site.
Market.
Yeah, we're stalled for a
We
little
don't go
bit. Okay, so one market, one site, one cat.
Here, we don't go here. We don't go here.
Kill the cat guy, looks like. Nice. Okay, easy.
Spike down mid. One enemy
Yeah.
remaining.
I think ultimately this is fine because you're fighting with your teammates. Obviously your teammate ended up dying. If we're being like super strict, instead of taking this timing when your Phoenix and you are separated, you might actually just reset to the Phoenix. But the fight prior to that, you're fighting off of the Cypher's contact and your Sova's behind you. But yeah, like I said, if we're being super strict, you'd be like, oh shit, I'm alone. Let me just go to the Phoenix.
Got it.
Now, the other thing to point out here is we are in a 2v2. Chances are, as long as you play the two together, you'll have a higher chance of winning the round than if you just went forward solo. The counter argument to that is just based on timing. But we did know that the Phoenix was market earlier, so that's why this guy's here.
Spike down mid.
Yeah.
One
So-
I knew they were both like B-side. as
B-side,
well.
yeah. You're just trying to take that timing, basically.
I'm trying to get to A as fast as possible.
Yeah, yeah.
enemy
I want you to notice how that tempo pressure
Y'all end on A.
is making you alone. Okay, so
Yeah.
let's go into that question. Do you think it's better to get onto A faster, or do you think it's better to play with your Phoenix at the risk of getting to A slower?
I probably playing with the Phoenix.
Why do you say that?
Well, I think because a 2v1 would probably be like a 75-25, while
Mhm.
like a 1v1, like if Brim somehow beats me
Mhm.
to A and
Mhm.
I take a 1v1 with Brim on Spike, that's a 50-50 into like a 60-40 in Brim's favor because Brim has Spike.
Exactly. There you go. So notice how you can logically say it. We just don't have the habits in the game to play with our teammates as our default response.
Yeah. It's like it's low-key clicking now.
Yeah. But it's not that it's a bad habit. It's more so we haven't built the habit. Like I don't think you were intentionally, oh, my Phoenix is over here, I'm going to go take the solo fight. If that makes sense. There's other priorities in your mental stack, like, oh, I have this timing here and here, and that's what's leading you to end up taking the solo fight, rather than being like, oh, like I'm actually intentionally taking the solo fight. Like I think that if that were the case, and that would be a bad habit. But this is more so the result of us not having awareness of our teammates. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it does.
Done A.
Not ready yet.
Where's probably already rotating. Nah.
Yeah, so I mean, same thing with this guy, right? So notice how he ended up winning this 1v1 too. Maybe after you kill the Phoenix, you can stick around so that you can help your Phoenix cross.
Yeah, got it.
Nice.
Because he ended
No.
up taking a 50-50.
Right. And then if he lost that fight, now you're in a, 1v1 and he has smokes maybe, and that could be pretty tough.
Yeah.
So here it looks like
That's
this is a
actually dope.
default type of round,
It is, isn't it?
or a fake or something. Drone clears B. And we get ult.
Okay, can y'all pause for like 10 seconds? Their Brim is probably gonna rotate here if we give them time. If
Yeah.
we get them to smoke off A, then we go. We go towards B.
We're doing some macro shit here. I mean, typically in rank 2-1-2s are pretty hard to pull off, but we got the A pick here. So let's see. He can be
Yeah.
hard.
Did they smoke it?
Wait, what did you say?
Did they smoke A? Let's go B.
Here we go.
There's Sage has res. Where's the body?
Okay, so technically, based on our notes, we're still taking first contact. Contextually, you have Clovel and you only have 2B, so it kind of makes sense for you to go first. I just want to point that out. If we're being, again, super strict, I'd be like, okay, well, I know we have Clovel, but like follow the Sova and like bait him. But like, you know, contextually, I would say this is more the correct play to go out first with the Clovel. I just wanted to point it out.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Oh, backside.
Spike
Jet.
down B.
It's getting a little scary now.
Sage is gonna like wall and
Low, low,
res
low.
this, I think.
Okay, we do get the kill. I want you to notice how scary the round got as soon as he died. And why is it scary? It's because we weren't with the Sova, including the rest of our team. Like, I mean, if you just pause right now, this guy's not fighting with this guy. This guy's not fighting with, like, no one's connected.
Yeah.
So it's not just you. But again, I want you to notice how it becomes scary. Like, there's a 1v1 here, 1v1 here.
Down B.
This is
Sage's
a
gonna wall
1v1.
res this, I think.
Jet's about to take a 1v1.
I got the spike.
Part of this is just like taking your timing, but you see like, okay, the Jet forced a 1v1. Now suddenly it went from like a really good situation to like a random 3v2. They have res. Like Phoenix takes this one. Okay, he won it. But it's just a game of 1v1s across the board. Yeah, you can get here to fight with the Phoenix is good. Okay.
Nice job.
So yeah, just notice that. If we're looking back on it, the better play potentially,
Did they smoke A? Let's go B.
if you are going to force B with Sova,
Where's the
it's just go site. Presumably your Sova is going to go towards site. So instead of you trying to close switch and, you know, whatever,
body?
just go site and trade out with the Sova. Do you see that?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, cool.
They rotated A.
Wasn't expecting Jet Boathouse for
Yeah, to be fair, he's anchoring. Most people would rotate. But, how do I say this? We weren't on A site. We were kind of just in A main. So if someone's disciplined on their team, or if they have no idea what they're doing, they're going to sit on B still.
Got it.
Scanning ahead.
Jet takes first, we go.
They're rotating off A.
Come on.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
Yeah, pivot.
Oh, interesting. We're backing up.
I tried to call it to leave.
Yeah.
Nice.
A.
Come on.
I mean, it's not bad to leave here.
Nice.
Yeah, pivot.
They definitely are going to force, though.
Yeah, that's okay. Leave. It's fine.
Let's see how this
I have
goes.
ults here.
Ready yet.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I'm not with myself over here as well.
Yeah, so spacing, ideally, if we're just like maybe 1 or 2 steps slower. There you go. Now we're a little bit tighter. We should have sight. Open plant.
Spike planted.
Yeah.
Wait, close.
And at this point, it's kind of hard to figure out what to do. Like, do we hold heaven? Do we play with the Sova? I'd probably try and get to the Sova.
One more market, one push up.
One enemy remaining.
Alright, last was market.
Oh, nice. Smoke heaven, hold heaven. Double hold heaven's probably
Yeah,
max
I'll
one. Nice. Yeah.
Yo, let's go.
W lurk, good cancel. Again, the main thing to look at here is just how can we reposition to our teammate. So after we plant, what would that look like? That would look like falling off the ledge and like, you know, look at heaven. Maybe do a quick jiggle, maybe you jump spot after you plant, and then you would just fall down, and then you would go with the Sova. And then now, like, you can just play the crossfire with your Sova here. Or you can get to contact, and then your Sova can trade you. Like, notice how you can get contact here, and then your Sova can just pivot for the trade in case you die. You see?
Yeah.
Like, don't you think that setup is way better than trying to hold heaven?
Yeah, it is.
Here you go.
Planted.
Jet was so ults here.
And try to do something stupid.
Yeah, true.
I'm gonna drone and baiter.
Deploying drone. Enemy mark.
Trying to hold the updraft. That's valid.
Revealing area.
Wow, our Jet is in there.
Yeah, I'm debating whether to smoke it.
Dude,
Yeah.
Brim is stairs.
Oh wow, he pushed me main. Nice Phoenix. A good trade. I'm
Dude, the Brim is
assuming you
stairs,
saw
Brim is
this off a
stairs, Brim is
minimap.
stairs.
Attack is calling it too. Yeah. Oh wow, this guy flooded. Thank God.
Nice.
Okay. So we get the kill.
Dude, the Brim
Which is
stairs,
great.
Brim is stairs.
The jet flooding is tough. Not really much to critique on that note. Like, I guess that's just like, okay, do we expect that guy? But
Oh, ow, ow, ow.
we were close enough to trade, which is important.
Say just res.
Now it gets a little bit scary.
Wow.
Just because your Phoenix is going for the play. He does have ult though.
Res.
If he wasn't ulting, it might make sense for you to actually not go plant right now and play forward.
Oh, got it.
But he's ulting, so it's fine. But I just want to point that out, is if he wasn't ulting, just notice how aggro he's playing. You could support him.
Sage wait through CT.
Okay, so here now he's got to figure out how to play with our Phoenix.
Joke's over. You're dead.
Yeah, he flashes out. The Phoenix gonna fight. Like, okay, notice this setup. This is what we call a contact setup. You have contact spawn, he swings off you. That's very similar to what we could have had in tree last round. We were playing contact tree, Sova swings off you. You see that?
Got it. Yeah, yeah.
And what you could easily just come like, I can't hear your comms here, but like you could say like, I have spawn or peek off me spawn or something like that.
Mhm. Got it.
One enemy remaining.
Nice. I mean, good peeks here.
Nice job, dude.
Big kills, big kills. We got the trade on stairs, which was like the single biggest kill this round. Then you traded your Sova, which was a high impact kill too. And then you played site well there. So just want you to notice how much easier the game is when you're ready for all of the fights because you have the info.
Stairs. Have it around. Just spray stairs, please.
Deploying drone.
Okay, drone B, playing the updraft again. Gets
Jet
cat.
heavy.
Oh, they really aren't breaking this drone.
Nobody picked my drone.
You just go out here.
Scanning ahead.
Phoenix, you going?
Going up. Watch out.
Yeah, we're a little bit late. Honestly, we could have forced that, but it's alright.
Shot that.
Watch your eyes.
Here we go. Phoenix goes, we go. I would follow the Phoenix here. Notice how you look left.
Shot that.
Watch your eyes.
Part of this is just understanding where your Phoenix is going. Like, that's hard. But when he takes a step forward here, it might make sense for you to also take a step forward here. And like, this is all subconscious, right? It's the reason why it's not happening for you is likely an awareness issue and then likely a repetitions issue. It might seem unrealistic for you to be able to do that, but I promise you it's not.
Got it.
Got the spike down B.
Huge kills though.
One enemy remaining.
We are shooting.
Heard.
Yeah, it seems like someone calmed this guy. Yeah, spooky. Yeah, you see your jet fighting. I would want you to try and close the distance here. You see how he's running it down, but we aren't trying to?
Yeah.
I would want you to try. Like, you can see this guy running it down. Throw your decay or run forward. Close that distance. Will you actually get there in time? I don't know. If your jet didn't insta-die, then maybe. But you could see like the lack of the attempt there.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. Wait. Just live.
Let's see, do we regroup with the Cypher? Probably not.
Dropping a smoke.
And not quite. I'm
Nice.
taking 2 1v1s here, which is fine. It's not always you have to play with your team, but again, I just want you to notice. There are
Yeah.
opportunities for you to play with your teammates.
Like lucky
Am I-
never with the team unless it's an exec.
Yeah, like the post plants, I guess, is where we can improve most dramatically.
I'd actually just brim all to soft rip.
Yo, they might.
Take flight. Enemy
Oh
tag.
shit, this guy's running it down. Oh, wow, and he got us. Honestly, if he was gonna kill anyone, us dying was the best because you have ult.
Down B.
Yeah.
Scanning ahead.
Dropping a smoke.
Alright, so we just kind of just have to run out there.
Careful now.
Yeah, they're kind of making noise leaving.
You get the space. It's fine. You could argue like some people run it down too fast with Clove ult,
does.
but it is what it is. That's not the most important thing right now.
Jet is just like mega swing though. Crazy man.
Do you watch any players at all? Like any like?
Yeah, I have a couple playbooks.
Okay, so like, give me a
I
few.
watched Noted for Ascent, and I watched a little bit of Oxy for Ascent.
Okay.
What's it called? I watched Noted for Lotus. I watched a lot of Noted, honestly.
Yeah. Okay, let's take a look at like just a couple of rounds of notes attack. I mean, he's 16 and 26 this game, so maybe not the best, but let's just take a look at attack. So I want to try and see if we can point out a difference in his spacing and scaling, things like that compared to ours. See if there's a big difference.
I like sights,
We're going
but
on pushing market. We're in the
Sometimes you will just actively lurk. But let's see.
like on that.
Okay, so he's lurking on pistol. So this is different. So let's go run ways with the team. Let's see here.
Scanning ahead.
Dropping smokes. Blocking sight.
Okay, Jet dashes. Okay, he just dies left. Okay. See, gun round. Good Phoenix ult.
Dropping smokes.
Yep. Wow, he takes first. You can see the downside of taking first, by the way.
Yeah.
It's a good timing by the Jet, though. Because technically he's not taking first until here, but he just lost his duel. Okay, let's see. Do. And you go here. You follow the homies. Teammates holding cat while we're holding bot mid. We're here for the fights. These smokes are tough.
Spike down A.
Nice. I mean, you can even see like here. I mean, the cat fights are like a little bit more obvious to just be close to homies, but hopefully you can notice how like our Jet swinging, we're swinging, our Killjoy's behind us, like we're all back to back.
Yeah.
And I would argue that happens like way more often than you would expect with no comms. Like, look, our Jet and us are on top of us, on top of each other the whole round essentially. Jet goes forward, we're fighting. Where's the Jet? Jet's following us, Jen. We're killing this guy. Oh shit, you closed the door. Okay, well that was a bad door close. But you can kind of see the point a little bit. Like the spacing of these players are just, I would argue, naturally good.
Yeah. I definitely see it.
You can even see they're coordinating that. Wow, the flash fucking missed though. Lol. Yeah, let's see the rest of this round.
Just let me pressure cat with Phoenix. You guys go back to me.
Okay, they're ending B. A little fake round. Just want to see how close he can get to this Jet. Oh wow, they got shit on. He's gonna speed up to try and close the distance. Here we go. Okay, so he has bomb. If we're thinking, if they don't get these openers, like boom, kill this guy, boom, kill this guy, they killed 2B. So B's likely clear. If they didn't get those kills, I would maybe argue that we might see him scale towards this way.
Got it.
But I'm pretty sure after those 2B kills, B's gonna be clear. So he just sticks it. Oh, and then we can see what he does after he plants. Immediately, where is he going? Closing the distance. He's getting spawn contact. Jet has giraffe. Killjoy is ready to swing off spawn. So we're just jiggling spawn. You see that?
Yeah.
Now physical. Oh, this guy's shooting. What are we doing? We're getting closer to fight. We're picking this up. Like we're making sure we're involved with the duels rather than kind of just watching our teammates. That's, I would say, the difference in our post plants versus this guy's post plants.
Got it.
So next time you look at some like pro VODs like that, like notes or whatever, so just notice like
Take flight.
how he
One side,
repositions to
one
fight
side.
with his homies. That'd probably be the biggest thing for you right now.
There they are.
Dropping a smoke.
There we are.
I mean, nice.
And what are we doing? I'm going cat.
I'm in.
Good kill.
Everyone's just doing their own thing here.
Right here.
Shit. Gonna flash.
Shot down.
Oh, sorry, Clove.
Yeah, the flashes are scary. Okay, it's not that you're wrong to go for this top mid fight. I just want you to notice where everyone else is also at. At the very least, you're going with the Sova though. That's good. We kind of just maybe misplayed because we weren't expecting the flash. But I also want you to notice how somehow these guys are on the same page and we aren't. Which I would argue being with the initiator is like good. But you know, tack out the kill mid so everyone gravitated towards mid. Yeah.
Please.
Let's see what happens here.
Dropping a smoke.
Here we go. Yeah, you got us. This guy's just jumping around, bro. Get a Phoenix flash, but looks like we're okay for now.
Dropping a smoke.
Alright, close is clear.
Joke's over. You're
I'm flooding heaven. The one close right. That sucks. You would expect someone to clear that. If we're looking at minimap, you could do a better job maybe of recognizing what corners are clear. So right now, close right and left has not been cleared.
Dropping a smoke.
technically there's a gap in the sage wall that maybe we couldn't see on minimap, but
Oh, I see.
that could be something that you look at better and more intentionally since you're fourth in line. Now, okay, it's more ideal if your first and second players like clear everything, but yeah, if you're looking at minimap, you might be able to pick that up.
Joke's over. You're dead.
I wouldn't say it's your responsibility though, but it is something that you could, I guess, look out for.
Need a drop. Thanks.
Take flight.
Drone goes, sage wall. There we go.
My ult's ready.
Phoenix spawn.
3 here, 3.
Yeah, yeah. Smack off mid bottom, smack off mid bottom. I'm checking the cubby.
Yeah, we're going towards A. Sure. Wow. You can see everyone's just on different pages. We're going up cat. These guys are going bottom mid. These guys are brain dead. But we're with this over here. That's fine.
2 mid bottom. Yo.
Okay, you kind of have to make a solo play here. So I get why you do this. Yeah. It makes sense to go for the solo play here just because we lost these mid duels. Again, if we're harping on the
2 mid
strictness,
bottom.
what instead you could do is you just smoke tree, cross, and then you play with the Sova and the Cypher.
Yeah.
Is that round winning in a 3v5? Okay, most likely not. It makes more sense in my opinion to try and get at least 1 kill before you go and play with your teammates.
Yo,
But there's also a non 0% chance that you play the 3v5 with your teammates on site and it works out. Like given the rank we're in, their retake might not be perfect either.
Yeah.
But yeah. I wonder if it gets close.
Last player
Oh,
standing.
not quite.
Okay.
Yeah. At that point, you're kind of forced to take ones because your 2 teammates mid died. But overall, it's not a bad VOD. Let's go into notes. So I guess, let me think. The filter that I want you to use when reviewing your deaths, or I guess your rounds / deaths, is could I have played with my teammates? So this would look like, in a more actional standpoint, execs, you would avoid being first contact. Actually, let's do it like this. You would look at minimap, and then you would scale with teammates for the trade. That's kind of what that looks like for execs. Post plants, you would, I guess, bomb gets planted, look at minimap, identify a teammate you can play off of. That's kind of like the 2 main moments we're seeing on the rounds. There are some mid-round situations, like we saw the cat fight when you ran out here and killed the sage, and then you ended up winning the fight against mid 1. That's a more mid-round situation. I'll say for now, just focus all of your attention on execs and post plants. Like the other, I guess, weirder rounds, you don't have to put too much stock into, if that makes sense.
Got it.
But yeah, just filter your rounds in deaths. Could I play with my teammate? And see how far that gets you. Any questions?
No, I'm good.
All right, man. Best of luck, dude.
Thank you. Thank you for the review.
Of course, man. Peace.
See ya.
All right, chat. What do you guys think? How was that review? Can't wait for my unban tomorrow. What the hell? Got banned? What are we getting banned for? What are we getting banned for? May have to leave before my VOD comes up. I have dinner plans tonight. Looking forward to seeing the notes, though. No worries. Your review would probably be around, I mean, a 5th in queue. Yeah, probably like another hour 30 or so. You feel? But yeah, enjoy your dinner, man. All I can say, I'm disabling all chat. I see. Okay, let's go into the next VOD chat. Immortal 1. Immortal 1. For show.
Alright, sent.
Another defense. Okay. Let's go into notes here. Or sorry, the review. So we have a Moto 1 Clove Ascent defense game. Scared of making aggressive plays sometimes. For example, pushing a main with a one-way off barrier. As Clove, I feel obligated to play in mid if it rotates and smokes. Or flanking even when there's a trip. Being able to call for these plays should not feel uncomfortable, especially when the enemy team is defaulting. Yeah, defaulting you definitely want to fight into them, so it's good you're recognizing that. Last Haven notes, what do we have? The main gaps in our defense is the A flood and C retake. A flood would be much better if we understood short smokes. C retake, log smoke, just trying to mid walk down. Next time you play Haven, try deep short smoke. Okay, sure. Just some Haven specific stuff. They would have all chat immediately up instead of typing /all. Shift plus enter. See that? If I just type in enter, it goes team chat. Shift plus enter goes all chat.
My actual least favorite map. I mean, it's not my least favorite map, but like I just don't like it. Like I would like it if I was winning on it. I like Ascent if I was winning on Ascent, but
Valid.
Ascent, I'm not like it. But
Let me turn up the quality. He said he doesn't like Ascent because he doesn't win on it. If he liked it, he would. If he was winning, he would like it.
But Fracture, I'll always hate Fracture.
And no aiming one way, which is fine. He only has one smoke. Here's Cat. Okay. Smoke B. No. We could fight the Cypher here. Looks like we aren't gonna walk off top mid. There's the B smoke. Kind of a weird round because they had an A lurk. The B pops late. Ooh, no flank. We thought about it. Yeah, we're with the homies here.
Spike planted.
Reloading.
It's just all about trades here. Oh, yeah, we got spammed. Okay. This is a tough one. Tough one in the sense of it's not obvious whether it's A or B. But at the very least, we cleared top mid. And we didn't see anyone, and then there's pressure A main and B main. So what you could try and do here is walk out, like look for one of the B players. But overall, it's a pretty hard decision to come to fight that. Maybe the other thing I would suggest, because the round was a little bit more confusing, is to flank. At this moment, I think it makes more sense to try and flank because you already have all of mid. Going market, the door is going to be closed anyways, so try and put pressure on flank, I think would be kind of nice. Or him, I would not have Discord notice. People are crazy saying, yeah, that's fair. If we win this, we do win the pistol, nice.
So we just 1D me through the wall.
I mean, to be fair, we were spamming, and so was he. Everyone was spamming that wall. Okay, we have the outlaw cats holding piles. Spotted B.
Running it down.
Oh. You aren't wrong. The Discord messages are going crazy. Let's see. Can I put something up there to block that? Let's see, what can I put up there, chat? I don't know how to add stuff on screen to block stuff. I need an image. Let's see. Add image. Wait, maybe we can just block it with ranks. Duplicate. Can't just webcam and we can't see map. Yeah, but cam is kind of important, no? But you're not wrong. It would be easiest to go like this. For now. Just do it like that. That probably is the easiest. Yeah. So we aren't trying to flank though. I think is the problem. We keep walking off of cat, which is a risky rotate, but we aren't trying to flank. I mean, at least we cleared it for a little bit, but yeah, we just get caught in this. Part of it's the starting position, huh? Peeking off a cat makes it seem like you could just rotate off a cat, but we aren't going for the flank at all. See, let's see our other pre-rounds. One shot here. It also makes me think maybe we don't know enough of Clove VODs yet. We just overfight mid here.
Close.
Yeah. I wonder if we're gonna have any other playbooks, chat. Like, I don't know if we've done any studying for Clove. Because so far it's just cat, fight cat, push off cat. That's our whole playbook so far. Like, look, we're cat again. We also haven't done the one way at all. Unless we did it last round, I forgot. Even here, look. Our turret hasn't gotten shot yet, but we're already smoking B main.
Drop in a smoke.
Which is not the greatest.
Really?
B main here. Yeah, we're gonna rotate A. We're gonna fight B. Gonna walk off cat again.
Sova, Cypher B.
Okay. This is kind of the play I wanted us to do on pistol. But they are pretty respectful of this. Just taking the fights.
Oh, okay.
Uh-oh.
80 on Phoenix.
We lost the A main fight.
Phoenix is 100 HP probably. And then Clove is A as well.
We're just bouncing back and forth. Okay, our whole game plan is fight tiles, fight top mid. We don't have any secondary game plan on when this doesn't work. That's kind of what we're seeing.
Yeah, I think they just got the Phantom in left.
Deploying drone.
Amen, he's gonna Cypher. It was Cypher, amen. Could be one.
I know exactly where you are.
Yeah, there's the ult.
Go be off this.
30 seconds left.
They're out B. Look B main. To be fair, they're already out. Do we know any flood smokes here? Go flood smoke CT.
It's gonna be late. A main then. Nice. One site, one A main. Or B main, sorry.
No, no flood smoke.
Some lane.
One enemy remaining.
Nice kill.
Nice.
Last
Lane.
player standing. Thirsty.
Oh my.
Yeah. Okay, so how could we have played this better? We could resmoke B main. We could flood smoke and then go towards site. We aren't we're kind of like flowing with the team here, which is fine, but we did have that smoke, and at this point I'm already thinking about flooding. I'm thinking about, okay, rotating spawn and flooding. So again, this just makes me think that maybe we haven't looked at enough Clove games, because I would say most Radiant Cloves know about that flood smoke so that you can go towards stairs and just kill the site guy. Yeah, but we're cat again. So our whole playbook is cat start.
Spike down.
Again, we're gonna smoke B main, but the turret's still up. Oh, nice, we cancel. Yeah, and we get caught again. Okay, why are we getting caught? It's because we have the same playbook every round. Peek cat. Try and fight tiles. We need some variety. We could start some rounds A main. We could start some rounds like mid. We could start some rounds spawn. Okay, so we're in mid one here. So this is a switch up. What do we do here?
One eye. Droning.
Yeah, we're not really doing the one-way A though. Which again makes me think we haven't really seen too many games. And then what are we gonna do? They aren't mid, so we're gonna walk out mid. We're just doing it from a different position. It's kind of funny.
2B.
Yeah, don't get the kill. Okay, so we have one default mode. We play mid and we push out mid. That's pretty much our whole playbook. It's not that it's a bad playbook, we just need more variety.
I just can't believe they like.
So I don't know if you guys agree, chat, but it's becoming a little bit more predictable now. Look like there's the dart. We're just gonna die here. We fought mid every round, so they use util.
Like I never left.
Oh, the flash missed. Nice. We like the flash miss.
Clove one.
That sucks. Okay. Bit of a tough time here. We need a strat that's just not fight mid. But we're still fighting mid. Yeah, we're not changing anything. We changed from going cat to mid one, but that's about it.
Just do Phoenix Clove.
Holy shit. Oh my god! I need to die, bro.
They fight this guy. Yep.
Leaving.
Huge kill.
One's out A.
Fights are working in our favor now. It's nice that we didn't push out mid and die this round. We tried to, but the top mid guy jump spotted.
I know exactly where you are. Spikes for the beat.
There's the flash. Yeah, okay. I understand. We don't know how to reposition.
Exactly where you are.
Like, we have this bomb down mid, and we're like, oh my god, we gotta hold the bomb.
Spikes for the beat.
Our default response to every situation in the round is to go forward and fight. Which again, it's just a little predictable. We don't think, like, for example, here's an alternative just to kind of show. You get these 2 kills here. They smoke off bottom mid. What we could do here is we could reposition push B main together. We could reposition to the Sova and play with the Sova. We could go and pick up his A main gap. Like, we have other options, but our default response the whole game so far has been to go forward. That's probably the thing we need to work on.
I think just
It's just, hey, our playbook's fight mid. Okay, here we go. First A main round.
Have one of these.
Joke's over. You're dead.
Yep.
4.
I'm gonna push one away.
86 on safe.
At least it's different though. Now we kind of just have to play with our Jet and our Sova.
Safe for 86.
Yo, let me go first.
Spike
Let me go
planted.
first, and then make it like
Oh shit, we're clear. Nice. Let's see how these fights go. Oh, we gave him the gun.
I keep the god.
Last player standing.
Okay, that's fine. At least we tried something different. Back to cat. Oh shit. Back to our tried and true. Nice. Do we know what to do now? Double A main is good. Give up cat, double A main. I like it. Phoenix wall is interesting.
80 right now.
Notice how we're going forward, but our Phoenix isn't, which is scary. Oh my god, we didn't die here? Oh shit. At least it's something different though. Could have flanked, but doubling up with Phoenix is also fine.
Fuck, we just gave up all this free space.
You can jiggle it too. I'm pretty sure they're gonna end B though.
You mean 2. Here we go.
No peeking.
Two market.
Here we go.
Out. Two market. Serious.
Here we go, here we go.
Go flash this.
Two lost two.
Down B.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Standing.
Our Phoenix held his flash for so long.
Go flash this.
I don't know why he didn't flash.
Two lost two.
Down B. Last player standing.
That feels
One
bad.
enemy
Lost.
remaining.
The only thing I would say about that round is at least it was something different. That's the main thing. We got main control. We kind of just didn't keep it, but we ended up still rotating with our Phoenix. What about cat here? We're gonna do peek cat. Okay, at least we didn't commit and die. My screen's frozen. Is that the stream? Or is that me? I think it's me.
Joke's over.
Agents Voss today? We have a good couple. Let's see, Razor's next, Clove after. And then another Clove. Wow, 4 Clove VODs today. We're gonna retake B from CT again? Yeah. It seems like all of our B retakes are from CT, aside from one flank round.
Spike down B.
Market.
Last player standing.
My ult is ready.
Shit.
Refreshing.
Tough situation here. Do we have any smokes? We do. We're gonna use the flood smoke. One left, one sight. Oh, nice try. Nice try. Yeah, I think honestly, I think we're just a little too predictable. We got no creativity in our gameplay. It's our first spawn start. No, not quite. We're going. Oh wait, we're just gonna go fight mid. Back to our default playbook, I guess. Do we rotate B? Nope. Jet gets the success on that. Phoenix kills 2.
Spike down B.
Both.
Guess pushing out mid works a lot better when you have another teammate.
One enemy remaining.
Okay, round over. Okay. Good defense. Defense. The main thing that is holding us back is that our playbook is very surface level. At the moment, we are mainly playing towards cat or mid and just going forward looking for duels. Would heavily benefit from watching some pro Clove VODs, or I guess some Clove VODs from your favorite pros and see what they're doing. Our playbook at the moment is too readable. Goal out of this is to get some variety in starting positions, rotates, and utility usage. Okay. Oh. that is where I would lead you to. So assign a little bit of homework, do some reviews, add some variety in our gameplay. Cool. Next we have Raise Sunset. Okay, let's hop over there. Oh, and I can fix my webcam. Oh, I should add that as a note too. Also, disable Discord notifications next time. Okay. How are we holding up, chat? How are we doing? Let me fix the camera real quick. Okay. Sunsetty spaghetti. Let's go raise. And this is Ascendant 3. Okay, easy. All right, let's go into the VOD itself. The notes. Just watch the last VOD review you did for me, and you mentioned that I was shaky, which is true. It's mostly because I have tremors. I see, okay. So we did have tremors. Of course, they get worse the more nervous I am and the more precise I try to be, but it's something that happens in my daily life. So yeah, you'll probably notice it in this review too. Got it. Damn. This guy's Ascendant 3 with tremors, chat? That's crazy. Number 1, entry pistol round. I struggle especially deciding how I should enter. I have 2 entry options. Short entry, satchel dash to the closest piece of cover. Deep entry, maximize my satchel / dash, take as much space as possible. My decision is based on where I think defenders are playing. If I expect them close to the choke or smoke, I use deep entry. If I think they're playing backside, I choose a short entry. Makes sense to me. The problem is that pistol rounds provide almost no info. I don't know if this approach is correct or if there's a better default. It often feels like I'm gambling instead of making an informed decision. What should my default entry be on pistol rounds? What factors should determine whether I take a short or deep entry? What information should I look for before committing? I'll say most of the time I do short entries unless I have clear info to do a deep entry to pinch for timing. That's normally what I do. I don't do it necessarily opposite. You're doing it opposite, I guess. Like you're saying that you go for deep entries when they're backside. Sorry, you do deep entries when they're close to pull crosshairs, presumably, and you're doing short entries when they're backside. I normally do deep entries that kind of like pinch or like get a kill off of timing if they're spotted somewhere. Same props to him. What, with these notes? I agree. Oh, with the tremors, Yeah, that is crazy. Okay, 2, after the entry. Once I've entered site successfully, how do I know when my job as entry is done? Sometimes I push too far, other times I stop too early. I'd like to understand what should determine my next decision. For example, when should I continue taking space, stop and fight, hold for teammates, stay alive, and reposition? There's mostly a numbers game and timing. These are really good questions though. I would say after the entry, if you have numbers, you can play chill. If you have a timing, you can try and push it, especially if you're down numbers. But yeah, normally I would refer to it with numbers first, timing second. Mid round after the initial entry is denied. Often unsure which option gives the highest chance of winning. For example, commit to a fake, pressure mid for a pick, wait for rotates. That third question is most oftentimes just reset and look for a pick, just at its core. But these are really, really good questions. Really good questions. Let me pause this and let's take a look at the VOD. I am a Raze main, and I love Raves on Sunset, so let's see what we do here. Shit, I skipped a little too far. Okay, we're already swinging back wall, which is something I would change. Typically, if you're the entry duelist, which we are, going close wall is going to be important so that you can speed up off of kills, so that you can also be the first one going out to make space. Notice how like 3 people are in front of us right now. That club smoke's not great. Okay, there we go. Okay, it's not bad what we did here. I just want you to notice how we weren't able to take the smoke immediately because we were further back. So this guy enters the smoke later. That's probably the problem here. He gets to timing the drone because we were a little bit late. But overall, your decision on needing backside sashing is fine. My pistol buy would probably be Boombot though, so I don't have the satchel. I'm a baiter. Alright, see round 2. Look for a kill mid, this is fine. Top mid scans, one right side. Care market. The peaks look fine. We fight top mid guy? Not quite. Go fight market. Yeah, we're gonna have to reset here. Too many outlaws. Gonna be outlaw A. Oh my god, our top mid guy got a kill. We're gonna try and go top mid. I wouldn't mind us working a kill top mid. We're pretty safe, all things considered. Are we gonna go forward here? Not quite. Kind of been stuck in this towels area the whole round. Here we go, here we go. The trip. Break the trip. Dude, it took us a minute and 10 seconds to walk up top mid and break the trip.
Outlaws on your left. You guys should take it out. There's definitely A with an outlaw too. So it's up to you guys. Pick your poison.
Trying to fake a B hit, I guess. Got 15 seconds.
Go, go. It's 18 seconds on the clock. Hello?
Gonna be hard here. We're putting pressure though. They might have A for free because of you. Oh yeah. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh my god. We're shitting on these kids. I don't know if we can get to our teammates in time, but we're just fucking with them. Yo, we are fucking with these guys. Okay. The main thing that round is we're just so slow to actually walk up top mid, but end result was pretty good. Let's see these B entry here. We go for a boombot instead of double satchel. We're back wall again. Are we gonna drone? Or are we just contacting? Okay, he's droning. Okay, get into the smoke. We boombot the smoke. Kind of slow on these XX. Okay, the timing is kind of the thing that's throwing us all off. This drone goes through. We need to be going with this drone. So as soon as the drone is thrown, you can throw this boombot, you can get in the smoke, and then you can satchel with the drone. I don't really care where you go, but I just want you to notice how far your drone goes. Your drone has now tagged the clove, and we still aren't satcheling out. We should be satcheling as the drone is getting us info, so that we can capitalize immediately. A little bit too slow here. Okay, so given that it's 5v5, we kind of need to fight for backside space at some point. We're not moving, which is not great. They probably win this retake. Unless we just win some duels here. Oh, there's the blind. Yeah, we just get double swung. Teammates win this from main? Oh shit, maybe. Oh, we won it. Okay. We won with 0 backside space. That's pretty impressive, honestly. It's your job to go and try and work for these fights. I know no one was scaling as well, but it's worth to at least look for it. We didn't even try. Combat. Oh, we aren't going. I mean, your raise has a point. The drone's going. We're just waiting for too long. Nice kill. Holy shit. Yeah, the timing needs to be with the drone. The smoke's in the drone. We should already be in the smoke. So, I mean, Urena has a point. He is hard baiting this game, but we are also quite slow. In terms of pathing, I quite like this pathing. You get to play anti-flood market. I like this pathing more though when the smoke is like out like this, so you don't have to worry about this corner. But you get the kill on the flood. Then we unfortunately don't get this kill. Your teammates kind of got stalled by the way they hinder. But yeah, it's a little bit unfortunate because we're expected to be aggressive. Your teammates aren't scaling with us as much as you would like, but it's all right here. Oh, a little B split. I don't mind this. Oh, double satchel. Okay, I don't mind the idea of the double satchel, but personally, I would probably just single. I am a bigger fan of single satchels unless I have clear info on where players are so I can get a kill. Here we don't have that info, so I'd probably just single satchel. Single satchel, clear close, make some initial space. Yeah, Arena's not a nice teammate to be around though. This guy just be yapping. Yeah, we got Rocket here. What do we do? Nade right. Ult here. Okay. Just a set play. Oh, there's a chamber thing. Yeah, let's just sit here. Might KO flash, but I'm down to sit here. Chamber is on site with an op, so you can't really peek him. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, you're kind of fucked. Your teammates are kind of sending you in, which sucks. Honestly, if I was playing this game with your teammates, I would probably just play defaults. Whew. Reina's hard microing our teammates. Don't fuck with all that. Low base to win the round. Almost. Nice try. Nice try, nice try. There's an op. Let's use some util to push this guy. TP'd away. Okay, we push back the A line. We force the one way. Ending B here would probably be fine. There we go. It's a little fake. Try and take backside here. We have the wall. Secure the space. Oh, we're gonna hold flank. Okay, so we haven't been backside once on B, which feels bad. Yeah, they make it out backside. Do we win this round? Not quite. Love has the timing though. He gets one. You need bomb. They're off. Oh, damn. Yeah, you could see they just flooded out spawn and we lost this round this time. We don't have any urgency to take that backside space. No crossfires. I mean, I understand flank was open though, but does feel kind of bad. Some games, your teammates will take it, so it doesn't seem like we need to. Other games like this, it feels really bad when we don't have it. Probably walked out mid for a fight or something. Nice, we got a B kill. Wait, we're not gonna fight this guy top mid? I mean, hopefully we work a kill. Here we go. There we go. Nice. Guess we got the punish. We probably get a lot of positive feedback loop from punishing pushes like this, so we don't find ourselves exploring the map like your deadlock is. Oh shit. Fuck it, I'm down, honestly. I guess we faked A.
One more A.
Okay. Hold judge by. Fuck it. I don't mind the entry. Double satching from close. Make it to default. Kill the default guy. Frame could be a little bit better, but okay. Here we're up 5v3. So to answer your question on what to do now, just to hold space. You don't have to push for any timings. Probably could have just stayed elbow, honestly. Yeah, let's round win. Okay, let's go in the notes. Let's go in the notes. Manu. Okay, let's see. 24 and attack. Okay, offense. To answer some of your questions, let's start with the entry. Personally, I bias towards single satchels for entries, unless there is clear info for me to double satchel to get a kill off of it. And then after entry, default towards taking back site space and securing sites. We weren't doing this. We weren't doing this game. Never were the backside B, for example. We also never took any timings to push smokes because naturally we're more passive. Okay. Other things to consider is numbers advantage. If you're +2, play safe. If you're -2, play aggro. Another one is timing. If you have a timing, I'd personally bias towards taking it. Okay, and then mid-rounds, typically canceling hits is all about resetting, taking some map control, and working a kill. Knowing the end goal at this point is not really possible. Retaking, I should say. Retaking. Okay, so let's go into actionables. Actionables. Watch some pro VODs from Ray's Sunset. Of Ray's Sunset. Doesn't seem like we know where to entry and or how to play post. I think some ideas from VODs will be useful. Yeah, find a pro player that you enjoy how they play the agent and try out some of the things they do. What else do we need? And then yeah, follow drone on closer timing so you can exec with the drone instead of after. Okay. Easy done. Easy done, chat. Yeah, we have Clove Lotus attack. Clove Lotus. I'm getting hungry. How are we holding up? How are we holding up, chat? You guys hungry? You guys tired? Hold 3. I bet. Shit, man. Shit. We're getting there. We are getting there.
Bunch of useless rocks.
Let's go attack. Alright, perfect. Love Lotus attack from Jace. Let's see. Looked into my Lotus stats. My defense round win rate is worse than my attack. Enemy was regularly applying A main pressure and I was unsure how to counter it. We ended up playing retake simulator a lot, though we were able to convert several of them. Thank you. Makes me think that we want to review defense over attack. Are these paid VODs? Yes. $30 a month. And then once you're in the dojo, you can submit them in there. Based on his note here, it seems like we want defense. So I'm going to ignore this top line and then look at defense. Give me 1 second. Then I'm going to change this to defense. Okay, let's look at defense.
Shot from water?
Switching. Bunch of useless rocks.
I'm assuming we're going to be playing fast rotate. So let us, the main thing is you need to fight for the A line or the C line. Do the A smoke? And no A smoke here. Pistol, so you don't technically need it, but yeah. You can see we just don't have enough info because we don't know whether it's the A line or the C line. your chamber, he's playing C passively. Like he doesn't have C mound. We just don't have enough info here. So I'll kind of show you the smokes that you kind of need to be thinking about. You can like smoke the top up here. This blocks kind of this early angle and you kind of just fight this. It's like the most popular smoke I've been seeing from higher level play. And then the one-way smoke C. So you can actually hold C mound. You need to be doing ideally one of these smokes every round. Some other A smokes that are pretty popular is like the deep one. I don't love the deep one, but if you have enough util, it's fine. And then some people do it like out more. The out one, you kind of just have to be worried about the jump up. So yeah, just do some A smoke or some C smoke. Take the space. Do the retake though, because we do have 2 smokes for the retake. Let's see this retake. We aren't going to rotate with our raise, which feels bad. Okay, yeah. Okay, so C main smoke. Notice how they're already in on minimap. The X is already in, the question mark's already in. So there's kind of no point in smoking the choke because they're already through sight. You're better off smoking the corner to try and keep them from pushing further, or like a smoke back sight here so they don't push through it, or you just save it fully for the retake.
Chamber's low, I hit him 87.
Okay, yeah, the corner smoke is not quite the corner smoke. We're just smoking this off. The most common smoke to do, I'll kind of just show it, is corner smoke because that allows your waterfall players to go out. See how it blocks this off? Yeah, so yeah, corner smoke's typically a little bit more, typically used more. Huge.
Breach at 30.
Scale left, sure.
One enemy remaining.
Chamber one shot. Chamber will.
Okay, nice. Not too bad, not too bad. Seems like we don't have a great playbook though for Clove. Benefit from watching some VODs as well. Nice, good outlaw kill. Okay, do we have a smoke?
3A.
We're gonna use it. And we're gonna save it. We thought about it. Speed it up a little bit. We have Fade flanking, so you could technically hold your smoke since Fade's flanking, so you can fight with him. Like right now, your Fade's gonna fight, and you can't actually fight with him. Oh shit! This guy walked through. Oh, that sucks.
72.
Yeah. So here the main thing is we need to identify that your Fade's flanking, so you don't smoke. That's probably what I would look at here. You could also consider repositioning after the first kill. But what do we do after they smoke us off? Reload, go around the site. That could be good. Just keep going. Okay, we're gonna fight the A line here. We do have the smoke. We have the nade. Oh, we are classic only. Oh shit. Yeah. Okay, so if you've seen some note VODs, which I'm assuming you haven't, after the initial A fight, using your second smoke is good. So let's talk about the smokes really fast. This smoke here, the goal of this smoke is to go forward to hold the smoke to get this space. Once we're pushed back off, we now need to use a secondary smoke to try and hold the space from here. So one example is just a one-way rubble. This would allow you to kind of make sure they can't swing left and just focus all the fights in this lane here. Or you can smoke in front of you, kind of like this. You can really do it however you want so that you can even reposition. Like notice with this smoke, I can kind of go back and forth. You can kind of do stuff like that. So yeah, we just need a secondary smoke after we get pushed back from the A line. And you could learn some of this if you watch some Clove VODs. I'm pretty sure Note does that. Xander would probably do some of that as well. Yeah, let's see. Nade the KA. Okay.
I'm playing site.
Counter smoke. He says playing site. Okay, let's figure out how to play site here. We're leaving our raise? Uh-oh. Why are we doing that? Poor raise. You're back here, though. Yeah, it's a little scary. It seems like you're trying to preemptively rotate to go B. Your job here is to hold A. So try not to predict too much. Just figure out how to play with your raise. You're starting A, you're the A player. Gotta make sure to fight with this. And because you're trying to like actively preemptively rotate to B with your smoke, like funneling into B, you don't have a smoke for tree. Makes this A hold like way worse. So you could argue, okay, well I could shoot better, which is fair. But yeah, we weren't even thinking about trying to play with our raise there.
Let's play.
Oh, what happened here?
To play, let's play.
No peeking.
Sounds like they might be going C. Yeah, he dies C. Oh, they're defaulting.
Chamber E.
We kind of have to look for a fight somewhere.
They're on C.
Yeah, let's just take this fight on this guy. Sage's res.
Spike planted.
Love has ult. Nice, that guy trolled. Winnable.
Refreshing.
Nice. Last one was planner.
Your duty
There's the res.
over. That was
Oh shit.
you had your fun.
You have one bullet. Uh
Turn.
oh. Nice. Okay. Not too bad. I don't love our starting position. We go back here. I don't love it. It does allow you to rotate a little bit faster though,
No peeking.
so it's like okay.
Breach was A.
But if you're gonna rotate, like ideally we are faster on that C smoke. As soon as he dies, just smoke. Yeah, let's go next round. We have ult. Are we gonna fight A? Seems like we keep doing this decay nade combo. Oh, he's satcheling up. One rubble. Uh-oh. Good trade, but you can see we're fighting A without smoke. Kind of a lost cause.
Like I never left.
Uh-oh. We need a kill. Shit. That sucks. We just need to know how to fight A, which we're getting fucked by this flash and not scaling. Like what you could do if you've seen some VODs, you might see them like decay and then like scale like this and then fight. And as they scale, they might even use a smoke. So you could decay, anti-flash, and then you can do like a smoke afterwards and kind of just fight this. Or maybe even like smoke the like fallback. I don't know. You have options. We're just starting. We don't know how to fight A because we haven't watched any gameplay, I think. You could even open door and just like take fights from door. Smoke. Here we go.
No peeking.
So we know they're A. They break wall B. We clear A. Yeah, they're info starving us pretty well. We're playing passive C. Playing passive A. We walled B. So we don't really have info. Kind of in a tough spot here. They could be A, B, or C. Yep, they get the C pick. This is really, really why we need one of the C space or the A space. Yeah, damn, we can't pick that up. Okay, that's probably the easiest thing to change. Watch some pro VODs. Notice how they fight for A and C. Fight for A and C better. That's pretty much the notes, honestly. Oh, let me write that down before I forget. Okay, watch some pro VODs. Notice how they fight for A and C. Learn how they fight A and C, so you can fight it as well. And then win your fights on those sides of the map. Using your smokes to win these fights are going to be important. Yeah, let's keep going. More rounds or rounds. This A fight is just really weak. We're just starting a little bit of util, but we don't know how to scale. Alright, let's see this. We go through the smoke to play with our raise. Not quite. Getting ready to smoke door. Yeah, we're kind of disconnected right now. Gotta figure out how to get to a teammate. Yeah, you can see we're trying to predict C, but they're actively pressuring A. You can see we're just info starved. We're getting kills A, they're getting kills B. We have no idea what's going on, which feels really bad. Which is why we need to hold A space. Or C space. Don't get me wrong, it's difficult, but... Oh, nice. Winnable. Ah, nice try. Ah, they're playing the whole map. Now they're fighting for A, but we aren't. Oh, nice. Big kill, Sage. Yeah, you can see. This is the nature of what's happening. We win the A fight, but we lose the B fight, we lose the C fight. These are two 1v1s. We need to be involved with these early duels. Either we play like 3A and just fight that together, or you can like play C and fight that with your chamber. It's a hard life here. It's a hard life. We haven't switched to do the one-way C at all, which feels bad. Keep doing this A smoke. No one-way. We're coming back A. Like you can see right now on the map, we have no idea what's happening. Are they coming back A? Are they going B? Are they going C? We just have no idea. We didn't fully take the A line. We lost the C line, and we aren't playing for B info. Like it's just a gamble. Are they going B? Are they going A? Are they going C? We have no idea. They do walk up A and get this kill. And now what? To play retake again? Feels bad. Feels bad. Huge kill. Oh my god. Yeah, fuck it. Avoid the op. I mean, we're shooting well though. Shocked we're gold 3, honestly. Nice. Oh yeah. Oh, we won the retake. That's big. I mean, good kills. Good kill on stairs. 2? Did we get 2? Oh, fuck. Yeah, we know op A. It could be C. Yep, looks like there's some C. I guess it is C. My shit just fucking froze. We're gonna raise rocket fatal. Oh, that's a good combo. Fuck, we're late. Dealer playing off those ults. We have smoking too. Nice try. Yeah, that sucks. Nice shot by him. Ideally, that retake would have been a little bit more coordinated, or we waited for your smoke so you can scale. It's a little bit hard. Everything's a little bit info side. We're not holding down any sites. Kind of the big issue, honestly. Like anywhere they go, they just win it. Oh, at least they get the site. And we never push through the smoke. We're super scared of the smoke. Yeah, here fighting with the Sage and rezzing A would be nice. We're gonna try and predict B. Yeah, they're going C. Gonna plant C. Sage can res. Oh fuck, they played for the res. Shit. Yeah, no corner smoke. Good luck. Yeah, GG. Yeah. Okay, let's go into notes. Watch some pro VODs. Fight for A and C. Let's see, what else is worth noting out here? Oh yeah. Learn how they rotate and what smokes they use and what fights they take. Yeah. Yeah. I think that's what we're missing. We don't know how to fight for space and we don't know how to rotate. Right now, we don't know how to fight for space and don't know how to rotate. Okay, easy. Easy, easy, easy. I would recommend, for Clove, I would recommend, nope, 60. But just take a look at the bot finder. Okay. And we got Uno Mas, Ascent Clove attack. Here we go. They usually default for fights. Yeah, fighting C, fighting A. What's up, Vincent? What's good, brother? What's good? Would it be better for me to fight C since I can do it solo? I remember when I watched Benji Fishy play Clove Lotus ages ago, he was one-waying C and fighting it alone. And then what he would do after is if they went B, he would open the door and fight B. So when we C, fight C, oh shit, they went B. You could do like this aggro smoke and then open the door and fight, which works pretty well. And then you can like rotate through the door or you can flank if they go A. So that can be good, yeah. But it's not whether or not it's better for you to fight C or A. It's depending on what you guys want to do as a team. Of course, fighting C alone is more viable than fighting A alone, though. So you do see people do it. But yeah, you just have to look at some VODs and get some inspiration there. I don't have any notes from Gordon. Let's make a thingy for him. Thank you for the review, of course. Yeah, the aim is good, yeah. He was shooting. He was shooting. He just needs a little bit more ideas. Taking the C space and then opening door and timing to pinch B players, good, yes. Aggro smoke helps as well. What am I looking for? I'm looking for a template. Here we go. I do like opening that door when they go B. I feel like that shit's hella nice. You gonna be VC or dinner plans? Just double checking. Have to need to leave in 30? I gotcha. I mean, that's probably enough time for us to do VC unless you need to like get ready and stuff. Like if you want to be here the whole time, which is fine. I'm good to VC. All right, bet. Let me pull this up. That's good, bro.
Hello.
Hello, hello. Let's get this going. All right. I'll send it 1. Perfect. Okay. Let's see. 6-6 half notes in the top only comment in the video. Got it. Let's take a look.
Link to the attacks as well.
See, what's one thing holding me back? I struggle balancing good solo play with good team play. I find it difficult to get proactive because I hate dying with no perceived impact in a round. I think the biggest issue is knowing when to play for flood versus full retake, and when I can ego a fair 50 and when I should chill. On that note, I need to be more patient when I'm inside smokes as I swing out too early. Okay. I typically tell people to play on the like bias on the scale of aggressive, but kind of like the common theme I've been saying today with some of these other reviews, I would try and base it off of players you look up to. If you have a player that you look up to that plays Clove, they play quite aggro, try out some of the things they do, and vice versa as well. But let's take a look. I need to duplicate this link. I'm gonna have the comments you have per round on my second monitor.
Can't complain too bad.
Let's go. Pack half, right?
Yep, that's okay.
Yeah, let's see, pistol. Damn, they have a KO Killjoy comp. They don't have no Sova though, but rushing against a KO is hard.
Yeah, he probably does.
Knife B. Shit. Well, you made noise A. Guess we're gonna reset for a cat split? No, not quite. Yeah, there's just a little bit too much indecision here. Made noise A, so we kind of have to commit A or go mid. Okay, they're out. Phoenix tree.
He's gonna flash out.
Door close.
One heaven, kill heaven. Don't flash out.
You stay main. Yeah, okay. It's okay to stay main here. Play anti-flash heaven. Yeah, it's not bad. Normally your Senti stays main, but we don't have one because he died mid.
1 key, 2 heaven.
Yeah, fight this guy. Fuck it. Oh my god.
KJ Willie heaven.
The flash dodge because we cleared the corner. We take those and make the timing.
One enemy remaining.
Nice. Okay. See your note here. If we win pistol, we're not as the one who's played poorly. Calls rush A would take too long. Okay. I mean, there's a couple things we did right here. So what we did right is recognize that there's a threat for a flash timing heaven. So you played cover to play anti-flash to peek off of heaven flash. That's like really good. If they didn't have a flash character, it would likely be better if you went onto site just so you can get closer to fight, or full clear your flank. Those would be the two options here. But given that the flash is so close, playing anti-flash here is good. We get the fight, the kill. Okay, so at this point, you hear door kind of getting broken, so you decide to make the solo play to kill this guy. It's not bad because the situation is very hectic, like chaotic. But because we did win the heaven fight, you could argue clearing your flank and then coming back, and then kind of just like fighting from there could be good. But this is a high value kill. I would probably go for it personally, but in terms of like correct Valorant, pushing trees solo is high risk play, I would say. But I would do it personally. And then because you made the play, I mean, you get the wrap heaven and you get the pinch here. So yeah, you get rewarded for here. Like I said, ranked, I typically encourage people to go for the riskier plays, such as this. But if we're trying to play a little bit more correct, it would be kill the KO heaven, clear your flank, and then come back and kind of just play the post from here. And just apply pressure so that as long as you don't die from main, these guys heaven are always going to be worried about you.
All right.
So,
Yeah, most important.
but it just depends on what type of player you want to be.
No, he didn't. I fell.
Okay, knife B, smoke, smoke. Oh fuck, the Bucky.
Yeah, we get stuff.
Yeah, it's tough. Okay, we got to reset and go mid here. Get the orb. That guy's brain dead. Okay, we aren't going to reset. We're just going to keep re-hitting. Possible. There's going to be a Bucky on site. Following the jet. Yeah, there's the Bucky. Yeah. Okay. See your note. Go to the stack, don't leave, get dunked on. I want to trade jet. Okay. So, my question for you is, did you see that the guy who killed your first player was Clove?
I heard the Bucky, but no, I did not actively realize that.
Gotcha.
I assumed it was the Waylay because the Waylay then dashed.
Yes.
It's kind of copium, I'm not gonna lie.
Yep, yep. Okay. So that keeping like agent tracking is probably one of the most important skills to learn in this game. So like for example, if the Clove got the kill and then we saw the Waylay hinder and then we heard Killjoy turret, you would know that there's 3B off of that info. So how that would have played out this round is this Killjoy would have been killed and you would have been like, oh wait, we haven't seen the Clove yet. And Clove was the guy with the Bucky. And then maybe you would have scaled this differently. Does that make sense?
Yeah, absolutely.
But good things we did that round is we went lane with your homie, which is important. So agent tracking goes a long way. A long, long way.
Yeah. But
Okay, cat smoke, sure. We are Baroque. Okay, we go for the mid 3 smoke too. Looking for alarm bot? Holy shit, we're running in there. I would personally not be that selfless, but I'm down. So that's a gun. Yeah, they push through. Okay, let's see your note. I was like, smoke cubby, fight mid. Don't think it's good plan in retrospect, but we commit. Okay. The main thing to look at here is notice how you're the one running in there, right? Like we're first. Let's look at mini map for a second. We're here. We have 2 people here. Then it's a 1-3-1. It's a selfless play in the sense that the chances you get a kill are low. The chances you die are high. So you make some space for the homies, but you going forward and activating the alarm bot and them flashing cause a reaction for this KO to play aggro, and then the Phoenix gets a kill. If you weren't taking those like aggressive timings, that reaction likely doesn't happen, and this kill doesn't happen. And you could argue, well, it's worth it because I already used my smokes and I only have a classic, so I should make that risk. Now, I could argue that's true as well. But as soon as this kill happens and it's a 4v4 and the smoke comes up, you don't have any more tools to kind of go for it. It's scary. So maybe you like lean on your Phoenix flash. Maybe you just reset and wait for the smoke to fade. Like you mentioned, you tunnel visioned a little bit. But I guess my question to you is, do you typically find yourself like going fast on this tempo? Like just like go, go, go?
Yeah, you had mentioned, and I'd seen in earlier VODs that you were kind of like, pick a pro, be that guy.
Yeah.
And I have very much internalized get a kill, speed up.
Okay.
And
From
I
who?
wasn't able to note.
Gotcha.
I've seen a couple of times, and I think, oh, I forget his name. He's the younger brother of a player on the envy team. There was a split VOD. you saw that you would go solo, get a kill, and then like W key forward.
Yeah, Ion 2X maybe? Yeah. Okay. Yes, you're not wrong. There are really good speed ups there. Maybe the thing to look at is for those players to see if they, like, next time you watch a VOD of theirs, is do they ever pause? Like, do they wait for the Phoenix Flash? Do they wait for the Jet Dash? Because like from my reviews of Note and Ion, they're actually like when they go for their timings, they're like subtle pauses. Like they're very smart about it. That's why their success rate is so high.
Okay.
So that's what I would encourage you to look out for. But it's good that you have some references there for sure.
Tree.
Okay, let's see. To be fair, it was an eco round, so I don't mind the aggression rather than timing. Let's see. We do have Phoenix ult here. We're gonna use this thing. Here we go. Smoke, smoke. Yeah, he did the Phoenix Molly flash thing and just got fucking obliterated. We take that. Okay, so your Phoenix takes the timing tree. If he wasn't an idiot, he wouldn't have closed the door and you'd be able to follow him. And then your late Cypher on Cat would be able to wrap. Then we have tree control. He's an idiot, so he closes the door and we don't have that space. But I want you to be aware of that because it seems like we didn't really even think about following the Phoenix ult. And that could be quite nice here.
Yeah, in that point in the round, I'm berating myself for like, I knew Phoenix played there. I knew he flashed that all the time. Why am I still getting full blinded by that?
Oh, you're still looking at the A main thing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I get stuck in my head from time to time, and especially with Phoenix flashes, because
Yeah, I hate Phoenix flashes.
Yep.
Yeah. That's fair. That's fair. To be fair, you scaled close. Like you didn't have smoke menu here. You had smoke menu here, so you're a little bit safer. Like that's good. So I mean, I personally am fine with this. Obviously, if you're trying to min max, you can like smoke menu looking away, but yeah.
All right.
I get that. So I see your mental stack's still thinking about the flash rather than following the Phoenix.
Yeah. In fairness, I probably wouldn't have made the call to follow the Phoenix even if door was open.
Sure.
But that was another hindrance.
Sure. So we get sight here. Okay, we immediately go wood box, which isn't bad, but you can even see your Phoenix like, oh, like I want to go tree. And he realized he closed the door on himself.
Bro,
here we go.
Like, I'm getting AIDS.
As you get the kill. So hopefully you can see that disconnection. You're so focused on getting to your spots that we aren't seeing some of these opportunities, tree.
Gotcha.
Nice, that's one tree. One more tree.
Huge kills though. Woo! Wait, that was some nice kills though. That was some nice kills. Yeah, just sprinkle in a little bit of, oh, I'm gonna route this way because my teammate went here. That's what I call dynamic entries or dynamic routing. It doesn't seem like we have that because it seems like your whole goal was to get to this box. Now, maybe you actually went here because of the jet dash right side. Do you have any like, yeah, I guess.
There was not really a bigger thought than I need to tuck heaven so that I don't get flashed.
Gotcha. So it's anti-flash for KO. Gotcha. Yeah, I mean, it's not a bad thought either, but we are missing out on some of these other details, which I would argue might be more important because you are the Clove. Clove is typically second or third in. So you can be kind of the difference maker of trading your Jet or your Phoenix. Since they're making the space, you can make the decision to make that entry better, if that makes sense.
Okay, yeah.
Note, I think, does a phenomenal job of this. He's like, his routing, his timing of his like, when he goes, his spacing, all that stuff, I think is like top tier. His Jet will dash and he's right there. He's following, he's fighting together. It's like really good. I don't know if he'd follow the Phoenix here, but maybe he'd be like closer to the Jet or something.
All right.
So definitely be on the lookout for that as well.
Diamond.
Yeah, one off the ult. Oh, sorry, we have ult.
Smoking off.
And no smokes mid. I mean, okay, what's the pre-round here? Nothing?
Diamond, bro. This is diamond.
Not quite, okay. Seems like we're pretty scared of exploring mid when we're top mid side, rather than when you're a link, you just ran it down. Walking up cat's like a generally good idea on this map if you don't have a good formula, but yeah, the whole time team just dies. Damn. Just a little bit disconnected. Yeah, it's a good swing by him.
Second time.
Yeah, it's tough. Okay, the main thing to look at is just the pre-round. We're just like, we see the Phoenix, we see the Jet. We're like, okay, they're posturing mid. Should I smoke it? That's what looks like it's going through your mind right now. I just need you to come to that decision and fight with the team. Everything filters down to fighting with the team, if that makes sense. Okay, Phoenix is top mid. How can I fight with my Phoenix? Let me smoke cat, fight with him. Or smoke mid one, walk up cat with him. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense.
What is your mental stack occupied with? Just the smoke?
At this point, it's I don't know why I don't say anything because I have very few problems with calming in ranked, but
Sure.
I guess it would be like, are we looking like we're obviously looking to end A here because we have the bomb over here, so smoke mid bottom and fight Cubby, but then
Right.
like our initiator, I don't really know what he's doing, not from like a oh my god what are you doing, but like in earnest I'm not sure what they're thinking.
Mm-hmm.
And so I'm kind of like, what are my teammates thinking about doing, and how can I support that?
Yeah.
Rather than just saying this is what we're doing.
I see. So it sounds like you have a need to know the big picture before you kind of commit to a play. Would you say that's accurate?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. So ideally, we shift that a little bit from, oh, I need to know big picture to I just need to know the next step. So you mentioned it looks like we're ending A. We can smoke mid bottom. That might be good enough for you to just smoke mid bottom and fight mid. But I would take it even one step back and be like, oh, my teammates are about to fight mid. Let's fight mid together. In my head, that's what goes through my mind. I'm honestly not even thinking about ending A. I know the bomb is here. I register that information, but ending A and B in my head is not a conclusion yet, unless someone has calmed it. Like right now, I'm like, okay, he's fighting mid. I want to fight mid. And yeah, I would encourage you to try to shift your mentality to what's the next step rather than having the complete picture. Because honestly, rarely does the round play out how you want it to. And I mean, let's just see how the round plays out again. Like if we did smoke mid one, what would that look like? Just to kind of play it out. Okay. Maybe that guy's more focused. Maybe Phoenix doesn't get that kill and he doesn't get killed because he's focused cat.
2, 3. 1B. Don't Phoenix here.
But honestly, the Waylay did just have a round. Some people would just look at this round and be like, okay, the Waylay just killed everyone. But another way to look at it is like, okay, well, why weren't we there to fight the Waylay with the team?
Okay,
Now,
that makes sense.
like here, it makes sense that the game plan would be to go B. But another thought that comes to mind is, oh, well, is this a fake B go A because our Cypher's looking A? You know, like that you could run into that problem if you're thinking that you need to have the big picture all of the time. Does that make sense?
Yeah. And
So
if this is the round I think it is, that might actually come up.
I gotcha. So yeah, we're just a little confused.
Where they cat again?
Like here, really what could be happening is we're just contacting B and we're looking for the kill and execing B. And this is just a plan. Like he's just a fallback plan.
Phoenix, Molly, Phoenix Flash.
But you can see we're not even actually ready for the fights. We're just clearing a flank. All right, looks like we're gonna commit Phoenix Flash, Jet Dash. That guy got spammed. There's a dash. Routing looks good. Maybe a little too much spam, but that's a huge kill. Your heals, fuck, you ran out. That's unfortunate. Oh, Sova's huge. Nice! Oh my god, it works out. Okay. A couple things we did well here. One is your Jet dashed switch. So it's important that you didn't commit lane too quickly because the goal here is to stabilize front sight, aka market flood, spawn flood. If you went lane too quickly when he dashed switch and died, it would have been bad. So that's good. I think one thing we could have done better is actually pre-aimed lane when you went out instead of looking towards switch, just in case that there's a guy that dodges the, I do this, so that's why I'm mentioning it. There's people that dodge the initial jet dash and then they'll peek after to hold the smoke. So I would want you to look left because your jet is going to clear these other angles. In other words, the threat is either lane or market. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay, so your pre-aim should be dictated based off of your jet.
And you making that same play is kind of the same premise as like peeking after a drone is like
Correct,
clear
yes.
close for... Okay, all right.
Exactly, yes.
It's just more time and stuff. Gotcha.
Correct. There's just a little nuance here. Maybe you're looking stairs because the killjoy was shown on minimap, in which case that's valid as well. Like, why would there be a lane player if the stairs guy is there? So that's fair. But yeah. You scaled lane with the Sova there. That's good. I don't know if that was intentional or not, but that made that exec better. And then here we're stabilizing front side with the jet. So it ultimately ends up becoming a really good round here. Yeah, we just went nice. Okay. Overall, well played though.
I know I didn't. I'm sorry. But you didn't throw it, so.
Mid one smoke. Not quite. Okay, so maybe you aren't committing a smoke here because we don't know the end goal. I would just smoke mid one. Like, fuck it. Like, what's the goal here? The goal, or like, not the goal, sorry. What's the current next step? It looks like we're about to fight mid. What's a good smoke for fighting mid? Either mid one or cat. I would do either or. Do they have op money? I actually don't know. 6.9. There's a chance. Follow the safe route. Take that fight. Okay, so he spots us. That's a killjoy. Might be good to go B here.
He's a fucking go, bro.
Not quite. Trying to threaten a mid 3 split. Oh, nice try. That cat kill was honestly everything.
Yeah.
I mean, the movement's fine. You go burst into the spray. It's not bad. He just has to headshot on us. That range, I probably wouldn't commit to a spray, but it's all right. I just want you to notice, though, how you're getting push and pulled. Like, we started mid. We take this fight. We go back to B. And you're like, you know what? He dies B. I'm not going to go and exec B. I'm going to go back and fight mid. You see what's happening here?
Yeah. I'm getting bounced around.
Yeah. So why do you think that's happening?
I'm not confident enough to say, like, hey, this is what we're doing, and we've been stalled out being in a couple of times. I guess I think the issue would boil down to like a lack of committing to one particular plan. I'm kind of flowing back and forth between my teammates.
Okay. So it sounds like one of the takeaways is you could have higher conviction on calling plays. That would definitely solve some of this. It also sounds like maybe another direction of this would be to just have a plan for yourself and look for kills. I could see those being two different takeaways depending on the person. Typically, I bias towards encouraging players to be a little bit more self-sufficient without having to rely on comms, although they are very important and free value. And it sounds like you don't shy away from it. So I would encourage you to comm more for sure. But I also would encourage you to be like, oh, I just fought this guy. Let me fight him again. Let me smoke cat and walk up mid. Let me smoke mid one, walk up cat. Like, look for your own fights too. And I don't mind it. But yeah, I guess it's a question of how you want to develop as a player. If that makes sense.
That does make sense. Thank you.
Yeah. But ultimately, we do want to get rid of the, oh fuck, I'm bouncing back and forth.
Yeah. Sorry, I had acid reflux right about then.
No worries.
Yeah.
Last A here.
Dropping smokes.
Alright, so doors closed. We don't have to worry about heaven. We plant. Doors getting broken. We have 2 people A main, 1 lurk B. Nice, they win the tree fight. Assuming you're looking mini-map here. Yeah, it looks like it. Okay, I think you played off the drone really well here. You're looking at the drone, you see the way the right side. You're getting ready to preem off the tag. He refracts. You kind of adjust here. I like it. I think it's a good round. There's not really much critique on this one, if I'm being honest. I think it's just good. We won't always have that opening, but I think you played the post plant fine there. Let's see. Jump swat cat. No, we never walk up cat alone. Have you ever seen Kanzera take the catwalk timing before?
I have not.
Okay. Fuck, I don't know if I have it. Let's see. It's gonna be pretty old if I do. But essentially, he would just knife out, walk down top mid to go up cat. Let's see.
See, I would be terrified for
Yes.
that entire.
That entire walk, which understandably so. Let's see. Do I have this? It's worth limit testing. Damn, I don't know if I have any of his sent games. Jet Breeze, Splits, Omen Lotus, Corrode Haven. Looks like I don't have timestamp for it, which is unfortunate. I thought maybe I would have one here. Does Ian have one? No, not quite. That sucks. I wish I did have a reference for you, but
And is that like knife out along the railing, or is that like hugged close to the wall?
yeah, I'll kind of just show it. So let's see here. If I recall correctly, it was round start, they smoked tree, and they just knifed out on this wall. And they just walked out. And they just took the timing. Now there's a lot of threat there, so if you don't want to do knife out necessarily, you could smoke tree. You could jump spot, and then you can gun out, and then at least look towards either mid or cat. It's risky,
All right.
but either way, you get a nice timing to kind of flank these guys. This works best when your teammates are actively rushing A, making a lot of noise.
Okay.
Which I guess in this case, they aren't actively rushing A, making a lot of noise. So, you know, kind of just chill here. We're off
But just
ult.
as like a play for the future.
Exactly, yeah. Another thing that's worthwhile to do too is, in my opinion, I don't think you need the heaven smoke. I believe if you watch enough Clove VODs, you will also notice that they don't do the heaven smoke. So then that means if you're going A, you're free to use one smoke for cat or one smoke for mid one just to put a little bit of mid pressure. And then you can kind of hit A. If you're ending A, it might make sense to smoke cat, so they might think you're going mid one. But
Right.
yeah, I personally don't like the heaven smoke.
Can I ask why?
Yeah, sure. So heaven smoke, what does it do? It blocks vision on this guy swinging out heaven. What angle does that actually block? It blocks this left side angle here. That's pretty much all of this heaven smoke does. In other words, they can still swing out of it and take the fight on anything else. The only angle it blocks is this guy. So if you don't actually end up routing towards right side sight, then you get no benefit from the heaven smoke, because if I go towards switch, notice how the wall and the smoke would be aligned. So it doesn't block that angle anyways.
Gotcha. That's neat.
Yeah.
It had just kind of been ingrained as like, this is the smoke you throw.
Yeah, which makes sense. Most people do it. And like I said, if you are scaling right side, it is a nice to have. But it's one of those things that is legacy. There's also another reason too. If you use a Sova Dart on the right wall, this smoke allows them to kind of play in it and then peek out to dodge it. Whereas if you don't smoke and the dart lands in this wall, it would scan them.
Okay.
And then on another niche idea is a lot of people, not a lot, but some people will play Hell. And depending how the smoke is thrown, you can kind of give this guy cover, which can be annoying. So there's some reasons to use it. Most people default to it. I just want you to understand that you don't have to do it, and that gives you some freedom to use some mid, like smoke and mid.
All right.
Like I said, if you watch enough Clove VODs, at some point you'll see them start doing that. Like it got to the point to where I remember watching a VOD. They did one tree smoke, they took sight, and then they had a smoke again to re-smoke tree, which is quite nice.
Found them.
Yeah, little reset here. Okay, so this is fine. Smoke cat. Ideally, we walk out mid. Jump spot. Here we go. Teammates are kind of dicking around in A, but you have a little bit of mid control here. Smoking mid one's good. What's up?
Yeah, sorry. Just the ending of this round is one that I would very much appreciate feedback on.
Sure.
Because I think I make an ultimately losing play, but
I gotcha.
We'll get to that.
Sure, okay. I think this is probably what I would already change. You're looking for a fight in mid, but you're not exploring cat. Cat's really good to explore. And you can kind of sell more of an A fake here too. You'll see most of that. You can even see this Jet got this pick here. It's, in my opinion, easier to find picks in cat because everything's in front of you. Like you can peek, 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 like isolate. Notice how you're walking up mid. You can get timing from market, you can get timing from mid 3, you can get timing from pizza. I mean, you get the kill, so it works out. But the reaction of all of this happened because your Jet got this cat kill. Do you see that?
Yeah, yeah. Jack got the cat kill. Clove wanted to swing the
Exactly.
equalize.
Yes, yes.
Okay.
So again, from the idea of trying to get impact, I like to be the domino piece. I like to kind of be the one making the play. So I would have encouraged you to walk up cat.
All right.
Hit me CT. I'm coming back to you guys.
We're ending B. Oh, this is tough. We lose the A main guy, so it feels bad. That's a huge kill. Okay, Waylay Phoenix A. We pivot B. I see the round of losing play is gonna stay here. Yeah, I see.
Yeah.
Oh, it's over.
One enemy remaining.
Yeah, it's tough. Okay, so if I'm being honest, the play to stay would be a fine play if we had more time. If we had more time in the sense that your Sova can play it safer.
Yep.
The other thing to note is you have Clove ult. So it's hard to get your Clove. Let's say like they actually just 1v2'd you. Or 2v1'd you while your Sova planted. You would Clove ult and you would just die anyways. So typically it's good to just play with a teammate when you have Clove ult so you can actually get consistent value. Does that make sense?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. But again, the more important thing this round is just like how our mid-round decision making. It's some people consider apples or oranges. Oh, I walked up mid instead of cat. But I just want you to digest walking up cat. Those duels are easier than walking up mid. Would you agree with that in the first place?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay. So in that case, let's look for those fights that are going to be easier.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a little bit tough there. A little bit tough. vodreviews from paid students. $30 a month for the dojo and you submit them there. So in short, yes.
There's 2 people running at me.
We also underutilized the mid 1 smoke. If you watch, again, Clove VODs, if you look at, kind of think of a player that does it a lot. Honestly, I can't think of many, but at least I know in my VODs, this mid 1 smoke is getting used every single round if my Sova is not darting it. So I kind of have like, okay, so I'll kind of walk you through my flowchart. Are we rushing? If no, then I'm smoking mid somewhere. Is my Sova mid? If no, like I'll put Sova. If Sova's mid, no, okay, I'm smoking mid 1. If yes, then I'll smoke cat and then he can smoke or dart mid 1 or drone or whatever. But a mid smoke every round is good if you aren't rushing. Because like where else are you going to use it? You're not going to use it A.
Yeah.
You're not going to use it B. It's going to recharge later in the round anyways. You see what I mean?
Nice.
I got the spike.
Let me hold the body. Let me hold the body.
One here. Drop in a smoke.
Here we go. So now because you used it at 117, it's like your cooldown on this is going to be way later.
Let's check the G9. I'm gonna go now.
Yeah, kills A guy. I mean, it's actually still is going to work out fine. Solo A. He makes a god tier reposition A main though. Oh wow, we lost. Holy shit.
Down A.
Your ult is here though to make space. That sucks. No one scaled with it. He got the trade though. Oh, the KO through. Okay, we won this round. No? Yes.
Yeah, Cypher picks it up. It was very nice.
Yeah, it gets a little scary. From your point of view, what can we change? Obviously, the early smoke. The scaling here. The scaling here is important. You have Clove ult, so naturally it makes sense to go fast. Let's look at the Cypher ping real fast. You have bombs, so this hurts a little bit too, but technically you have a timing to 1v1 this KO. He's isolated. You also could isolate the Phoenix here. Phoenix, you just have to be really aware of that flash, as you kind of have noted. So what you could do here is... Oh, the small ace just got tier, honestly. You could just try and play anti-flash a little bit more. The other thing too is notice how your teammates are double close. Some players are very good at understanding that these guys are scaling close. So instead, we are going to scale wide to hold for them. Does that make sense?
Yeah, okay.
Given that you're third in and they're both moving forward, you could pick up that slack there. If you look at Xander, he does this really well. I would say Note's more of a scaling clove, like he's probably going to be here. I'll say Xander is like, okay, like I got you guys. This is typically how he plays.
Yeah, I had the spike a lot more than I would have ideally.
For sure.
In this game.
For sure.
I'm not sure I would have found Fadul on the KO, but I definitely think I wouldn't have been so panicked on the fight with the Phoenix.
That's fair. That's fair.
Which is so online.
How are we looking at it on time, by the way?
If I could leave relatively shortly, that would be good.
Okay.
But,
We got 2 rounds here.
2 rounds left, yeah.
We speed through this. Wow, this guy has top mid space. Okay, you get the kill, you reset. I probably would get the kill and take space. So get the kill, smoke mid 1, go forward.
Okay.
You're like team pilled though. You're like, oh, like I'm gonna go with my team, which is not bad, but I mean, you can see we cancel.
Yeah.
That's probably just because you had it at the round start that in your head we're ending B. So now we aren't able to be flexible to end somewhere else.
Yeah.
And now we've lost our timing. It's gonna be hard.
They have a bucky.
I cleared it earlier, but he took it back. I can start it.
And we have 1 smoke. It's gonna be quite hard here. Let's see this. Oh, nice try. Wow, they have 3 here. Yeah, okay, so we could exercise the ability to go solo more.
Let's just contact open blitz out.
It's, you're like very team pilled of like, okay, my teammate's here, I'm gonna go with the team.
Yeah.
That's like one of your positive traits, I would say, but it is limiting you when we aren't all on the same page.
Gotcha. I've gone too far.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh fuck. Wait, so well. Okay, winnable. Okay, it's so winnable. Okay, everyone just died. What the fuck? I was just blind. Oh my god, nice. Oh my god, we're turning into Thanos. Oh my god, oh my god. Holy shit. Wait. Okay, you're a shooter, bro. We need a little bit more confidence in your gameplay, I would say.
Yeah.
Yeah, go for it.
I feel like I win more of my 50s than I lose when I'm like locked in.
Yeah.
But I get locked out very, very easily.
For sure.
Like, I'm frustrated by a lack of pre-round, or God, when people say GG.
It gets in your head.
That's like, oh shoot. I have from the mental game of poker, I have a whole bunch of things when I start to feel that way written down that I read through until I find a relevant one.
That's good.
A new one down for an early GG.
Yeah, no, that's good. It's good that you're aware of it. Let's go into some quick notes. So one, like mindset wise, I would encourage you to be okay with not having the big picture. The big picture. I guess just focus on what's next. Like what can you actually do in the moment? So like some easy filters is fight with team. It could be to take some space. It could be to yeah, probably just those 2, honestly. Fight with team, take some space. Like if you just keep things simple like that, I think it'll help. Another thing that I would encourage you to do is contact space more, even if it's alone. We have a harder time committing to solo plays / solo fights because you're so team oriented. On a micro scale, it seems like you don't have that problem because like in that 2v2, we separated from your Sova. I think that's fine. But from a macro scale, like we never saw you walk up mid alone. Like we kind of talked about the Kane Zera play. We didn't see you do that. We didn't walk up Cat alone, maybe because we were scared. That last round, you killed this top mid player, but you kind of naturally went back to your teammate, which most of the time it is good to get alert kill and go back to your team. But just because we're seeing it as a pattern of where we can't commit to space alone, it's hard. Same thing on that round where your Cypher was out fridge and you fought the Killjoy here. We like bounce back to the team and then you're going back here. I think simplify the game. Simplify the game and just look for kills. If you're not execing, you're just looking for kills. Does that make sense?
Yeah, absolutely.
Maybe I'll put that in bold.
I'm kind of head in the clouds a little bit when I could be leveraging like winning 60% of my 50s.
Yeah.
When I'm looking for them.
Exactly, exactly. So I think maybe these kind of pair into each other because if you don't know what the big picture is, what bomb site you're ending, in other words, you don't know which site you're going to exec, you aren't willing to commit for looking for kills. But I think it's an either or in the sense of, oh, if we're rushing A or B, okay, I'm with the team. Oh, we don't know if we're rushing A or B, okay, I'm just literally going to look for a kill. That's it. Those are the 2 mindsets. And then routing. So we kind of mentioned dynamic routing. This one's, I would say, maybe not as important, but I would encourage you to, in like Provons and stuff, just take a look at different routings. Like why do they go X versus Y, like in terms of routing, and kind of look at that. Or maybe they always go X, like they always do the same routing, in which case that might mean that that routing is just very good. And there might be a strong reason for you to never do another routing. But I would take a look at routing just because some rounds, like on that A round, like you mentioned, we weren't super aware of your teammates, and that could be something that you can improve your game with.
All right.
Any questions, comments, concerns?
No, nothing particular. Just I'll see you next month with a better one.
Yeah. I mean, it doesn't have to be next month, but yeah.
Sorry, I missed that last part.
I say it doesn't have to be next month. Like people just submitted.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, man. Well, best of luck. Enjoy your dinner, and
Thank you kindly.
yeah, I'll see you around.
See you around.
Peace. Once again, it's my handsome and rich favorite stream. I wish I was rich. What's up, Connor? I'm doing all right. I'm hungry. We're actually just ending the stream off of that review. That was the last one today. Did I have anything to announce to you guys? It's Friday. Hopefully you guys have a good one. Hope you guys learned something from the reviews today. And if you want your own, if you want your own review, then consider joining the dojo. But aside from that, I think that's everything from me. You guys have a good weekend, and I will see you guys potentially next Monday. It might be the plan. We'll see. It should be next Monday, but I have to finalize the week and go from there. Oh wait, I wanted to catch up on chat though, actually. Was there anything I missed? Chat was kind of slow today, so nothing too crazy. Perfect stream for Pho Ga. Ooh. Pork. Wait, I don't know that one. I need to Google that one. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. Oh, that sounds good. Oh, damn, I'm so hungry. Oh, shrimp rolls. Wait, spring rolls? How do you pronounce that? It's not jaya. That's egg rolls. I'm gonna look up pronunciation.
You are looking at Jude.
Brother, what? Why is there a fucking full minute to pronounce that word? Spelled bad? Okay, I didn't know that was the word for that. Goi gung, what the fuck? I know what that is. What did my family call that? I have no idea. I'm blanking. I ate that growing up. I have no idea what my family called it. Right now, I can't. At least. Okay. Let me end. You guys take care. Have a good weekend. I'll see you guys next time. Peace. Peace.